Yo everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a review and showing you some lip swatches on the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of a talk first about what they are, how well I think they perform, etc. So basically this is what they look like. This is one of them. And Stay All Day liquid lipstick is basically a liquid to matte lipstick. Now these have become very popular this year. I think it may have been Lime Crime that kind of started off the whole liquid to matte trend, and they started off with the Velvetines and then many other brands followed. Some are very good, some are not so good. I've tried quite a few because I am a big fan of these because they are very long wearing. The whole point of them being liquid and you apply them is just so that it applies easily to the lips, as opposed to something which is very matte and can drag and cause cracks and that sort of thing. And these ones are just liquidy and then they literally dry down and then they do not budge. They stay literally all day. Many of them you probably only have to touch up once, if that, and that's only if you've had something particularly greasy to eat. You really won't leave like mug marks, because people always know when I've been in the room, because there will always be some sort of lipstick mark on a mug or a cup or something like that. But when I use the liquid to matte lipsticks, that doesn't happen. Basically they are not meant to budge, and then that also means that they're very difficult to take off. Now I was just wearing a Bourjois one a minute ago and I've been trying to rub it off so that I can do these lip swatches for you. You can see my lips are still a little bit pink because they are that good. Yes, so these ones in particular are quite large and they hold quite a lot of product in them. They've got doe foot applicators, making it very easy to apply. And let's see, they've got a very strange sort of scent. It does slightly remind me of the Lime Crime Velvetines, but they aren't as liquidy. These ones I find are a lot more opaque. So this one, for example, which is called Beso, is very thick, as you can see, but that means that with these ones I only have to apply one layer and it literally lasts all day. And to me, when I say all day, I mean applying it at 8 o'clock in the morning, coming back from work at 6 o'clock, it's still there and the colour is still really strong. It's not cracked. Where I find sometimes with the Lime Crime ones, towards the end of the day, if I've had to reapply it, it does start to crack slightly. These ones don't crack at all. I also find Lime Crime slightly tacky, as I have mentioned that in a review video that I did with swatches, which I will link below so you can have a look. These ones don't do that. Because you only have to apply one layer, meaning you don't have as much product on your lips, it's not sticky at all, and I love that about that. And because of the reason that they are like long wearing and long lasting, that they don't come off your lips, it means that brands tend to kind of put something in it which makes it stick to your lips. But that also means if you go like this, your lips will stick together slightly, not like lip gloss, but in a very kind of annoying sort of way. This does not happen with these ones at all, not with me. Maybe there's a slight tack, but not really that much that it would be really annoying. So I would say out of all the liquid to matte lipsticks that I have tried, and I've tried quite a few, these are definitely my favourite. They are slightly pricey at £15 each. You can get them on offers all the time. There's so many different colours anyway. You can get them buy one get one free, or Boots do deals on these all the time as well. So out of all the ones I would recommend, I would definitely recommend these the most. Yeah, so if you want to see videos or reviews and lip swatches with the other brands that I've mentioned, let me know below. So that is probably it with the Stila or Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. Now it's dried, you can see kind of around the edges is a little bit wet, but generally these don't tend to come off at all. You need to use a very strong makeup remover or use Vaseline or water. Well, I wouldn't recommend using water because water doesn't really do much, to be fair. So that is it in terms of the review. Now I'm going to show you lip swatches on the 5 of these that I have. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is the one that I swatched on my hand, which is called a Beso, and it is a bright fiery red. It is an awesome red and it's gorgeous, and let me show you how it applies. Obviously, I'm not wearing lip liner. Normally, I would wear lip liner and I would recommend lip liner as well. So that is one coat of Beso. And as you can see, it's still a bit glossy and a little bit shiny because it is still wet. And in a couple of minutes, it will dry down. As you can see, it is very, very opaque. Unlike with liquid, the Lime Crime Velvetines, which in my video I mentioned that I normally have to wear 2 layers because my lip colour shines through. You can't see my lip colour. But as with all Stay All Day liquid lipsticks, I would recommend lip liner purely because it's easy to then kind of colour within the lines, and because they are Stay All Day, just like the Lime Crime Velvetines, if you get it onto your skin around, you're going to have to use makeup remover or something stronger to remove it. It's not like lipstick. It will stain and it will last for a really long time, so you've got to be careful. So I would always suggest using a lip liner first and then filling it in with this, and then just kind of mushing your lips backwards and forwards to kind of spread the colour around a little bit. Try not to get it outside your lips unless you are going for the look where you want fuller lips, but just again make sure that you're very neat about it, otherwise it will get messy. Okay, it's dry. That was like 40 seconds. You can see it's not glossy anymore, it's not shiny anymore, and it's not sticky, which is exactly what we want. So this is Beso. Oh my god, that took ages to take off, and I'm not even joking. That's just how amazing the power and strength of these lipsticks are. It took me a while, and I've rubbed some foundation around my mouth now because my makeup had gone all a bit weird. Oh, I missed a bit. Oh, who cares? Alright, this next one is called Amore, and it's like a lovely plummy colour, and you can see some gold sheen in there, but I don't really see that reflected on the lips itself, and it looks like that. This is the first one I ever bought, and ever since buying this one I've just been hooked on them. I really want to get more. Eventually I will. And that is Amore. As you can see, it's a lovely plum colour, but it's not too in your face. I'd call it a very, oh my god, you can see all the red. Anyway, you can call it a really kind of warm plum shade, a very neutral kind of wearable sort of plum shade, one that you can wear to work. If you don't want to come across as wearing something overpowering, but you still want to wear something a little bit darker than a normal pinky or neutral or very light kind of nude, you can wear one like this. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Again, like the other one, it dries down to a lovely velvety kind of matte finish, which is why it feels very comfortable on the lips. There's no tugging, there's no cracking after a couple of hours. It really does stay, which is why it's one of my favourite ones, because it almost feels like I don't have any lipstick on at all. I don't have to worry about it at all either. And here is how it looks dry. And that is Amore. This works well with Half Red Lip Liner by MAC. Alright, now I'm going to attempt to take this off. Obviously, as each swatch goes by, the makeup in this area it gets worse and worse. Please don't hate me, please don't judge me. I'm just doing this for all of you lot. I'm back. And the next one I'm going to show you is probably my favourite one that I own. And this one is called Aria. Now, this one is a gorgeous magenta, purple, pink sort of shade, but very much more on the purple side of things. This is amazingly flattering on anybody of any skin tone. It looks like that. Reminds me a lot of Up the Amp by MAC, which is one of my favourite lipsticks by MAC. Trying to be so careful. One sneeze could mess it up. And that is Aria. This one actually started to dry down quite quickly, which made it a little bit more difficult to move around, but it's gorgeous. It's pretty much already dry. So this one is Aria, my favourite one. Next one is called Tesoro, and it is a bright orange red shade. This is one people may be afraid of, but I do think it is very wearable, especially on really dark skin tones. This would look amazing on your skin tone. They're very creamy, and I'm getting it on my teeth. And this is Tesoro. It's still a little bit wet, as you can see, which is why it's a little bit shiny. Now it's dry. This one is Tesoro. And last but not least is this shade called Fiore or Fior, and it is a magenta pink shade, and I love this one, and it looks like that. Less of a magenta, maybe more of a hot pink. And that is Fior. And this is what it looks like wet. It's nearly dry. And that's it, it's dry. Lovely. So that is it. That is my review and lip swatches on the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipsticks. I hope that you enjoyed this review and the swatches. I hope you find it useful and helpful. I would highly, highly recommend these to anybody. Out of all the liquid to matte lipsticks that are out there, these are one of the top ones in my humble opinion. yeah, so I hope that you're all great. I hope that you're all well, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.